Hello and welcome to the second instalment of The Lions Den on GFC TV. You join us at Walton Casuals Waterside Stadium where the Green Lions have played. But first, before we get to that game, we will look at Guernsey's first two home games of the season. The first one against Whyteleafe and the second, Whitstable Town.
Yeah, from all accounts about Saturday's game, we were the better team in the first half and then just fell away in the second. And I'm sure. Oh, Luke Winch with a shot, and it's there! Stunning goal from Luke Winch.
What a goal that was, Damon. Fully 35 yards out. He's got the ball. He's looking for a pass action. He looked up and he just hit it with his right foot. Really sweet. Straight to top corner, giving the goalkeeper no chance. Just starting to put a little bit more pressure on us in this last 5 or 10 minutes, Damon.
Well, that's curled in nicely and headed away. Another good delivery in towards the penalty area. Headed down, Tardif gets a hand to it, and it's scrambled away by Alex Leprevo.
What a save that was, Damon. I mean, a free-header from 6 yards as well. It was going down to his left-hand side. And
now that's back out to Smith, and he's got himself some space. Sam Cochrane across to cover. Ball into the area, headed down at Tardif, and a good save from Tardif. And then cleared off the line by Leprevo. Here's Smith again for Whyteleafe. Ball into the area, this time cleared away by Dodd. Still Whyteleafe on the attack, and Smith with another crossing opportunity. And Craig Young, long ball up front, and it's a chase. He's on for Winch again. Now he's got to hold the ball up because he's got nobody in the box yet. Now there are players there. And that's going to drop to Dom Yom. Yom shoots, and it's a great goal for Dom Yom. Brilliant play from the Green Lions. Excellent hold-up play from Luke Winch. A great crossover, and then Dom Yom picks his spots. 2-0.
absolutely superb, because when Craig Young kicked the ball out down in the far side, Damon, he had no one with him, no support whatever. He held the ball up very well. He's played a great ball into the box. Dom Youm's taken one touch, and it's on his left foot as well. Half volley, what a goal.
Luke Winch just rolls his man, still with the ball, takes a check, crosses the ball looking for McGrath, and he's there to score! Mark McGrath with the third goal of the game!
Damien, what a goal that was as well. Luke Winch has been absolutely superb tonight. A great crossover, and he's half volleyed it like a scissor kick, you know. Absolutely superb.
Yeah, I'm very pleased, to be honest. Didn't know it was going in. It was going wide, and then it was going back in, then it was going wide and then back in again. But got it out of my feet, thought I'd give it a go, and worked out well. I'm absolutely knackered now, but absolutely everything I've got into it. But that's what you do in a game of 90 minutes of football.
The Garran stand's absolutely packed, and there are people around the edges of the pitch. So it looks like it could be a bumper crowd to come down to Foots Lane to watch the game today. Dom Youm leaps, and the ball runs through to Dave Rioy, and he's got a chance to cross. He pulls it back, and he just couldn't get enough height on it, and Whitstable, well, finally clear it for a throw. That's intercepted by Pullman. His players to the outside of him. Oh, a terrible touch in the penalty area. Then he goes down, and the referee has given a penalty. The referee has given a penalty as Tom Loynes goes to the ground. And in fairness, it looked like he'd lost the ball. So it's all down to Chris Tardif. Can he outfox Ian Pullman, the captain of Whitstable Town? Here comes Pullman, and he sends Chris Tardif the wrong way, and it's 1-0 to Whitstable.
Yeah, I mean,
and a worry now as Whitstable come forward, ball laid back to Hurd. 1-2 on the edge of the box. Hurd takes a shot and it's gone in. Hurd crosses the ball and it's picked up and turned into the net by the substitute, number 16, Kane Rowland.
It's unusual to see Alex Aprovo go up for corners.
Well,
I've always said he should have got up for more because he's such a big lad as well.
All the Whitstable players are in their own half. Shot, goal! Big Dyer! Splendid goal!
What a goal that was, Damon. He's picked the ball up from fully 25 yards out. He's turned one touch, and he's volleyed it straight in the top corner. What a goal.
Nice football from McGrath and Winch. Craig Young now works some space, takes the shots, and it's bobbled and got in! Bounces in front of the goalkeeper, and the ball goes into the net. Craig Young with a spectacular shot.
So after that opening day defeat to Chipstead, it was 4 points out of 6 for the Green Lions' first 2 home games. Plenty of goals, but manager Tony Vance understandably slightly disappointed with a couple of aspects of the performances. So the Green Lions moved on to Tuesday night at the Waterside Stadium for the away game against the bottom side in the table, Walton Casuals. Leprovo decides to go long. He was looking for the run of Hutton. Headed away though. Finnegan plays the ball inside. Patterson Bonner hooks the ball forward looking for Connor French. He's up against Cochrane. Black with a vital touch. Scott Day on the ball now. Squares it across for Sanko, the captain. He's got a bit of space. He has a shot. It's a great palm away by Tardif. But the rebound's put in. It's Scott Day with the goal. And it's 1-0 to Walton Casuals at the Waterside Stadium, 27 minutes in. Cochrane with the interception though. Tardif's kick is intercepted by Scott Day. Black takes over though. And here's Young. Chips the ball. That's a great ball down the line. And it's a brilliant first touch from McGrath to put it into Rio. But Rio can't quite bring it under control. Good chance gone there for Guernsey. But they have it back. Great chip from Yome out to the right hand side. Hutton looks to go past Dixon and does. He can dig out across here. He plays it across goal. And it's in. Mark McGrath was lurking on the 6-yard box. And in typical Mark McGrath fashion, brilliant poaching of a goal. And with less than 5 minutes to go of normal time in the first half, Mark McGrath's made it 1 each. For McGrath, he goes past 1. Almost gets to 1-2 with Young. Good block by McGrath. Almost mopped up by Leprovo. He's lost out on possession though. Here's Finnegan on the left-hand side with a bit of space. Hutton comes over. It's a high ball towards the far post. Headed down by Denike. Tardif with a brilliant save with his feet. That was headed for the bottom corner. And Walton Casuals have started the second half pretty well. They've been on top. Dixon does well. Goes down the line. Goes past Young and Hutton. Plays the low pass in to the edge of the area. Intercepted by Black. Here's Yome. Black. His pass towards Yome's loose, and here come Walton Casuals again. Patterson Bonner. He's gone past 1, gone past 2. Squares it for Connor French. He hits the shot. That a goal. That is brilliant from Walton Casuals. Great bit of football and just ticked over into the 59th minute. And Connor French was an absolutely brilliant hit from the edge of the box. He had all the time in the world. No one marking him. With the header. Jeremy the substitute. There was a late challenge there from, was that Jeremy the substitute? No, it's Jamie Dodd. And just having another quick count. He's definitely off the field. So the substitute, Biakie Jeremy, who came on for Scott Day just a few minutes ago, has been sent off, it appears. And here are Guernsey now with Winch trying to get to the byline. He's managed to keep hold of it. Pulls it back. Young with the shot. Young with the goal. 65th minute, Craig Young with his second goal in as many games, and it's the second time in as many games that he's made it 2-2 as well. So within a couple of minutes of Walton Casuals. Throwing quickly towards Rio. Rio chips a ball in. If Mark McGrath can keep hold of that, that's a brilliant cross. McGrath is being deflected. It came off the goalkeeper, but Mark McGrath has put the ball in the back of the net. That's his second goal of the game. We've just ticked into the 79th minute. Guernsey 3-2 up. It ended up being an absolutely inspired cross by Dave Rio. Found its way to McGrath, had a shot at goal. I think Badiali managed to get a leg to it. But McGrath has put the ball in the back of the net and it's 3-2. Through ball from Dodd, and Luke Winch, a strong goal. Is this 4-2? Luke Winch! And Guernsey look like they've wrapped it up. 2 goals in just a few minutes. According to my watch, that's 82. And Luke Winch, his second goal of the season. It was a good through ball. I think it was Tom Martin, was it? Played it through. Allen with a great ball over the top, flicked on as well by Jordan to Martin. Only Winch in the box. Hutton is now trying to join. Here's Allen again. Plays the ball in. Winch with a header. And Luke Winch has headed the ball in for 5-2. And that's definitely game over. 86 minutes gone. What a brilliant ball from Ross Allen and Luke Winch. All he had to do was flick the ball in towards the corner. And Luke Winch.
Sometimes it's when a team's got 10 men, they put everybody behind the ball and it's hard to break down, but it just shows what we've got in attack. When we go forward, we're probably the best in the league. So, yeah, you've got to take your hat off to the lads, really.
And you must be delighted from a personal point of view. Another 2 goals for yourself, despite having to play out wide initially. First one was a real poacher's goal, and second one obviously putting us back in front. So it was a really important goal, the second one too.
Yeah, I love to score goals. Everybody knows that. That's what I've grown up doing. I've got a new role in this side, so I understand that. That's my primary role. So again, to get a couple of goals, it's good personally, but the main thing is that the team wins.
Tony, a couple of scares tonight, but in the end it turned out to be a pretty comfortable victory. What did you make of it?
Yeah, I think, obviously the scoreline suggests it was comfortable, and it only was really in the last sort of 15-20 minutes. But like you said, we had a couple of scares there, to be fair, and at times we wobbled, to be honest. But made a few changes to try to bring some stability to the ship, because we were wobbling, and first half was a bit like a basketball match, to be honest. They were attacking us, we were attacking them, and it was far too open. But 1-0 down, good character to come back into it. 2-1 down again. But then I think the sending off probably changed the game, to be fair.
And how pleased are you for someone like Mark McGrath, who's had to shifted positions a couple of times, has had to come off the bench a few times this season, but he hasn't moaned. He's just got stuck in and popped up with 2 extremely important goals tonight. Yeah,
quite simply, he deserved to start every game, to be fair. I mean, we talk about in the dressing room about players that you trust, and in fairness, Crusher has changed his game superbly well to play in the Ryman League, and he deserves his start, there's no doubt about it, and deserves his 2 goals, so I'm really pleased for him.
I mean, he only made a fleeting performance tonight, but I'm guessing all the fans will certainly be delighted to see Ross back, but I'm guessing he's got to make sure he pushes hard for a place after the performance of all the other forwards.
Yeah, I think if you look at Ross, by his own admission, he knows that we've got some good quality strikers up there. I thought Luke Winch was good today. Always looked like he was going to cause them some problems. He scored 5 goals, and Ross didn't get on the score sheet. He's not quite there yet. He's only had 2 training sessions. A little bit fortunate to be involved because people weren't travelling, but he made an important part today and came on. We made three subs to go and win the game, and he was one of those. And to say that the key now is to build his fitness up, because he's not quite sharp enough. His ability is unquestionable, but I think you'll see Ross returning over the next sort of 2-3 weeks and getting more and more minutes, and he'll be back in the group. But as I say, it's a tough squad to break into.
So they went behind twice at the Waterside Stadium, but in the end a fantastic result for the Green Lions. 5 goals away from home, 2 more this season for Mark McGrath, 2 for the Luke Winch, who's been absolutely fantastic this season, and Craig Young doubling his tally for the season. And also great to see the return of the Green Lions goal machine, Ross Allen. Next up for the Green Lions tomorrow is a home game against South Park, an opponent we've played twice before. Let's have a look at how we've got on.
GFC played South Park for the first time on the 12th of March 2013. It was a tight game, and it took a poacher's finish from Ross Allen to settle the contest.
It's turned into the net.
More than 2 weeks later, GFC travelled to the King George's Field, Allen caused the Sparks problems again, winning a penalty in the first half.
Chips it forward in the direction of Allen, who is able to bring it under control. Allen, this could be dangerous, and he's been brought down there, surely a penalty, and it is a foul.
He made no mistake from the spot. With South Park pushing for an equaliser, Allen confirmed the win when he pounced in the box to secure the 2-0 victory. Tony Vance has made just one addition to the squad this weekend. The goalkeepers will stay the same, with Chris Tardif almost certain to start. Nigel Hutton set to keep his place at right back. There's just 3 recognised midfielders in the squad, although Vance is boosted by the return of Kieran Mann. Mark McGrath and Luke Winch will be hoping to keep their places after some fine form, and Ross Allen could feature at Foots Lane for the first time this season.
So 2 wins out of 2 for the Green Lions against South Park in the Combined Counties League. Can they make it 3 out of 3 at Foots Lane tomorrow? That game has a 3 o'clock kickoff, and of course do not forget the game also against East Grinstead Town, new opponents for the Green Lions, on Monday. If you can't be at Foots Lane for either of those games, you can catch them both live on GFC TV. We look forward to seeing you again soon. Good night.